That was the best.
Where's my phone open? You ever not close your phone and you call people?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the best.
You're like, wait, who
Someone's
am
like, why you leave me on red? And you're like, dude, trust me, my phone was open, but I was not using it.
who am I talking to?
Like, I didn't even want to read this in the first place. I clicked on it on accident.
I'm Star-Lord. Who?
Starboard is a
Right?
direction on a ship. Is it right or left?
It's right.
Starboard, yeah.
Left is port because they both have 4 letters.
Oh, is that what it is?
Doesn't
That's the
right.
way I
was
learned
about
it.
to say doesn't right have 4 letters.
If you spell it wrong,
Yeah. RITE.
yeah.
I think that's a different kind of right, buddy.
That's not any of them.
Yeah, it's like a last rites. Like, that's how you spell right. Like a rite of passage.
Oh, really?
RITE?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm learning English still.
I don't know about rite of passage, but for sure, like, when the Catholics or whatever do the last rites.
It's RITE?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No way.
Yeah.
Learning English on the Still Unnamed podcast.
Yeah. So add that to your list of words that sound the same and are spelled different.
That's
Welcome to Still Unnamed Podcast episode 9. I'm Azim.
9? Is it?
I'm Fernie.
What's sign language for 9?
9.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did it right.
Yeah. 9.
So Fernie
Yeah.
is like 9 if you think about
That's Bernie.
I'm Fernie.
it. Is it 9 and then F that way?
Yeah, 9. No, F.
Oh,
F Nando.
That's him.
F and 9.
You're 9.
F9.
I'm 9.
Mm.
Not 9 years old.
You're also Fernie.
I am a 9. I am a 9. Oh, that's
9 out of...
damn.
9.
9 out of 10, I would take it.
Yeah, that's good.
It
If
is.
someone rated me as a 9, I would be very flattered.
I'm a 9 out of 9, baby.
Mm.
Every time I check to see if we're wearing green,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and I imagine who's going to be a little bit invisible.
Yeah.
Azim's got a...
I always have the most green.
You'll be a little invisible. Oh, Fernie,
Fernie's
both of
got
you
a
have
little-
a strip of
Yeah,
green.
just a stripe.
It's gonna have like stuff right here.
A little invisible.
Mhm.
A little brick on you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Little bric-a-brac.
The bricks were behind us.
don't
and in
brick
front.
on me.
Don't tell anyone I have a brick on me.
I don't know that phrase.
A brick is like a bundle of drugs, like a kilo.
Oh,
Ooh, really?
It's also a really old phone from the 90s. Also a brick.
Yeah.
I feel like a brick is something that like isn't functioning as well. You could say it's a brick.
That too. Have you introduced yourself yet?
No one's been introduced, or the podcast was, but not us.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
Steve.
I'm Fernie.
I'm Azim.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Hi.
nice to meet you
This
too.
is the first
to
time
meet
we've met each other ever.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Don't
Don't touch
you
Fernie.
offer to shake their hand and go,
No,
don't
don't
touch
touch
me. It's just the gesture that counts. You don't actually want to
You're like,
shake hands.
don't fucking touch me.
High five, but not contact
Do you guys ever awkward handshake people?
all the time.
On purpose.
You make it the most awkward.
Every handshake. of
They
mine
go
is
for a
awkward.
fist bump and you just like
Grab their hand. Yeah.
You hug them.
Mhm.
I feel like if the handshake goes south, I go for the hug.
Afterwards, yeah,
Yeah.
you just pull them in and then you hug them.
Yeah.
Or when you go for the high five and they do the fist bump too, also.
You both switch. You're like,
Oh, you
"Ah."
switch it?
Yeah, you go, and they're like, what the fuck? And they have their open palm. You're like,
I remember
Punch the
seeing,
palm.
like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And he like switched like real smooth. Like
Mm.
somebody was about to handshake him one way, and he was like, "Oh."
Mm.
I'm like, I'm not that cool.
he's
You're not as cool as Snoop Dogg.
Definitely not. No.
I don't think anybody.
Let's
That's how you
kinda-
do the madam.
You ever catch someone's hand in a handshake short? Like
Yeah,
you grab them
grab
like
their
right here.
fingertips?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's just awkward. It's like
Well, you do the
That's how I shake
Yeah.
ladies' hands. I just do the,
cup it.
yeah.
you do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I feel like that's sexist.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't
You're
know.
assuming their gender.
I go for a regular handshake unless they go like this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just adjust my grip strength accordingly.
Oh no, but that's true. Yeah, you don't want to hurt somebody. If it's an old lady, you're not gonna like. It's a difference between shaking like an old woman's hand and a young man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, the young man, I'm trying to open a jar of olives.
wait, what?
The grip strength.
Oh, I thought even at the same time.
Yeah, too.
It's hard to open a jar with one hand.
Not really. Not, it is.
The jar just spins.
Oh,
You
shit.
you turn your hand so fast that it just turns off.
Yes.
It comes off.
Super speed. I wonder how that's how the Flash does it. Just, quick
It just
motion.
vibrates
I
it
want to
off.
see someone do that now. Just open a can or a jar with one hand.
Let's do it.
You'll be
what
there.
kind of-
You'll be there all day.
What kind of
just-
jar are we going to do? We're going
It
to
has
do
to
like
be
glass
pickles.
jar or like a
Yeah,
plastic
It
jar?
has to be glass.
Yeah, like
Like Like you said, pickles or olives or whatever.
That's gonna break.
No, it won't even open. You're just literally gonna spin it.
We're going to the 99 and doing this later.
So make sure you follow us on TikTok and Instagram, still unnamed pod, and you'll be able to see that supplemental content when we release it.
We have a TikTok.
Yeah, we have 2 TikToks, but don't tell anyone the other one.
We have the 18+ one and then the regular one.
Our premium.
Brady's face. Whoa, his face.
Is that what that's why you made me make those videos? Oh my god.
Dude, that's what the bathing suit shoots were for.
Yeah.
What do you think it was for? For our calendar? It was for the 18+.
You told me that
TikTok.
was just for private stuff.
It was for my own collection.
Yeah.
Collection.
And by his own collection, he means
The TikTok.
yeah.
That's what it's called. It's called Still Unnamed 18+, Steve's collection.
Yeah.
That's why I have your feet pictures too from Feet Finder.
Yeah, that's why.
It's an advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you've been getting so many followers.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nando at feetfinder.com.
That's why we get hits on the first day now. It's just people waiting for feet to drop.
Someone's gonna believe us. Like
Someone's Googling frantically, like, where's the feet?
Oh, where's his feet?
someone who's known you for like they've been your friend for a long time.
They're not pretty.
They've always wanted to see your feet.
They do, but they're not pretty feet. They're ugly as fuck.
That's what people are into, dude.
There's
Nobody
ugly
wants
feet.
to see cute feet.
The more messed up, the better.
Yeah.
If one of your toes is broken, extra
Ooh.
points.
My toes look like fucking. My toes look like fucked up teeth. Like,
is there bruising? Because that's what they like.
It looks like
No.
someone took a hammer to them.
Dude, I feel like everybody's pinky toes.
I got snaggle twos, not snaggle toe.
Yeah, what's up with pinky toes? They're not
Everyone's is like that. Like they're a little
Snaggle nails.
crooked
Well,
and they're too short.
yeah.
Pinky toes are way shorter than
They're
the rest
like-
of the toes.
Show us. Can we show it? Can you see on your foot?
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
show my feet right now.
I never wear shoes when we record this podcast anyway.
You don't. You
Just
don't. What the
dogs
hell?
are out.
Yeah.
Them dogs are barking.
They need air.
I think something's wrong with your dog.
Who let the dogs out? It's a foot song.
It's above feet.
Yeah.
Oh, gold. That's what they were talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
Makes
That's why they're
sense.
barking.
So when it's like who let the dogs out, it's actually like someone's feet are stinky.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, who let the dogs out?" Ugh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
tell you, I was jumping.
Ooh. Who let the dogs out?
Woof. Who let the
Ooh.
dogs out?
Ooh.
Woof. That's
I heard if you
woof.
put lemon on your feet, it gets rid of the bacteria and it doesn't smell.
Doesn't work.
You've tried?
Yeah,
It
remember
does
that
not
video we have
work.
where he's just soaking his feet in lemon juice?
You guys made me put lemon juice for fucking 3 hours. And you're like, doesn't do nothing for me. And I was like, my feet feel tender as fuck.
You use limes, that's why.
I don't know what you guys were using. You guys put a lot of weird stuff in
Citric
that.
acid.
You about those pre-juiced jars, which is like, glug, glug, glug.
It's weird. It's like the lemon juice that they sell as juice.
Oh,
yeah,
in
that's
the
what I'm talking
bottle?
about. The
Yeah.
pre-juiced ones.
Yeah, those are
The
weird.
concentrate.
I don't
Yeah.
trust them.
Is that for cooking? What are
It's
those
for cooking
Oh,
and
okay.
like juices and stuff.
Mm.
I don't trust it because like no way they were juicing lemons. That's something else that they put in there.
It has a lot of weird shit in there, a lot of preservatives.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I've
Yeah.
squeezed lemon juice and left it in a jar.
And
It
it
gets
doesn't.
weird.
Yeah, it gets not so
Real
great.
quick.
Yeah. There's a lot of preservatives in that lemon juice. It's more chemicals in the juice.
That's kind of weird because lemon juice is a preservative.
Yeah.
Like if you put it on meats and stuff,
It cooks.
yeah.
Like salmon, you can just cook it in lemon.
But it also goes bad quickly. Who
Strange
knows
how that works.
Yeah.
Chemical reactions.
Somebody knows. The food chemists.
Yeah.
Where's the food chemist? The food
If you're a
biologist?
gastro pub, whatever person, science cook.
We'd like to have you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about food so much, we should get a food scientist on here.
We do need
Mhm.
a
That would be sick.
Just get your degree in nutrition, and then you can be our food scientist.
Yeah.
I
Do you have any
mean,
food scientists in here?
I think I know someone who's a food scientist.
Hmm.
I mean, like that's what they were. I don't know if they ended up following through with that, but they were studying that.
I think Maya's a food scientist. No, she does something in like labs or some shit.
From Maya and Miguel.
Yeah, Maya. No, my cousin Maya.
I thought you-
The star of my Slurpee. One of the stars of my Slurpee. Actually, she was the star.
Your Slurpee commercial?
Yeah.
It was a short student film.
Yeah.
It wasn't a commercial.
It wasn't a commercial, it was a short film.
Mm.
It was all right. I
We'll
guess.
show it right now.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. At right. This
Link
link right here.
in the description.
Is it up or
There.
down?
Down.
Where's the description?
The description's down on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, good luck.
Yeah.
There's also like we'll play it in the background right here. I'll give it to Steve and we'll just have it playing.
http://youtube.com/y7r
3484487 7XY3.
You know how like
Dash,
on TV
Exclamation mark.
Uh-huh.
Hashtag
you have
34.
to put the exact address of something. If you put it, it has to be real.
Yeah.
If we say it out loud, does it have to be real?
No.
No.
Nah. We're not-
I think it's better if it's not real than if it is. Like, I'd feel bad if that's like some guy's actual like video of him cooking pancakes or something and
Oh,
we
yeah.
gave the URL.
and all the people in the comments are like, "Oh, we're from the Still Unnamed podcast."
Yeah.
Like, don't go to the whitehouse.com if you need to research on the White House. That is not the website for the White House.
No, I don't want. Now I want to see it, but I don't want to see it.
For the whitehouse.com?
Yeah.
Google it.
No, I'm scared.
Go
Don't
to
do it.
whitehouse.gov if you need real White House information.
.gov is for all government purposes.
Mm-hmm.
.gov.
Same thing if you're doing your FAFSA. Don't go to .com.
Yeah.
What's FAFSA.com?
You get like scammed.
Oh,
FAFSA.
they still ask for your social security
Yeah,
number?
they pretend like it's your FAFSA, like your student loans
Yeah.
or whatever,
That's
and
And
how,
then
they
they-
scam you.
And
That's
then
a-
they're buying cars under your name.
that's
Yeah.
how you lose your money faster. That's a bad joke. Dun-dun-dun.
It was a dun-dun.
Dun 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 dun.
We should just
Give
hire
me
a
rim
live
job.
drummer to sit here and do our drums.
Do a rim shot.
Yeah. Is it called a rim shot or a rim shop, right? I don't know what's called.
Shot.
Shot. You're doing a rim shot?
Yeah, it's not a rim shop. That's where you get your tires.
Is it like a butt pucker?
Oh, that's a different kind of rim.
Mm.
We could also just have a soundboard where we hit button and it goes like,
We had that on on our unreleased episodes,
oh yeah,
and it was a mess.
That
Yeah,
was,
it's just
that
nothing
was
but-
fun.
it was random sounds. Me and Steve were talking and Fernie's just hitting.
There was like dogs barking and car alarms going off.
Yeah,
That's the best thing ever. I like that one.
Classic.
yeah,
Classic Pfeiffer.
a totally classic unreleased episode.
Soon to be released on Patreon
Yeah.
and Etsy.
That's yeah. You can buy a physical copy of it on Etsy.
Yeah,
On tape.
VHS. Yeah.
We have the cassette tapes of VHSs going up soon. DVDs.
We probably could
yeah,
burn it to a VHS.
yeah,
That'd be hilarious. Buy our episodes on VHS.
yeah.
Buy these on VHS. We'll ship them to you. Don't worry about it.
That would be
Laserdisc.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Laserdisc. Holy cow. Where can we find Laserdisc?
I don't know. Where do you find VHS?
Well, you just got a bunch of old ones and then you open the tab.
And you tape over it?
Yeah. No, yeah.
It
You
says
tape over
Lion
the,
King
yeah.
on the
you
front.
break the tab so you can record over that.
No, if you break the tab, you can't record over it.
Is if you break the tab, you can't record? I
Yeah,
thought-
so you have to put something over it to fill it in, so you can record.
Oh, okay. Dubbing videotapes.
We'll just get all of our old VHS and record over them.
Yeah, nobody needs our
Star
family
Wars
members.
Episode 2? Nope, it's the episode 7 of the Still Unnamed podcast.
Azim's 5th birthday party? Nah. Still Unnamed podcast episode 5. Way better.
It's like, happy birthday, welcome to our podcast.
As it ends, it like shows something else. You're
Yeah.
like,
Bye.
oh, someone's face getting slammed in a cake, right?
Yeah.
Two kids
They
just
come
fighting.
up, "Ah!" and then the video cuts.
Yeah.
Just full of fucking icing. That's the last,
You're like, what the hell was that?
last frame you see is just a kid's face.
That would be worth money.
It would.
I'd buy that
I
for
would totally buy
$20 on
that.
Etsy.
I would. Selling right now. We can do it.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
if we want to make custom tapes for everybody,
Yeah.
I have that.
We'll just sell it for
VCR,
extra. I'll do it.
Or
Yeah.
USB.
if the price is right.
Who wants to buy a video cassette? And then we have our cassette tapes on audio too.
For the one that's in your car.
Yeah.
Oh, cassette.
I think
player?
the only
8
person that
track?
has that still in their car is my brother's car.
Mm. Does he have the adapter to a CD player? or
He
no?
does.
Yeah.
Where you can plug in your phone to a cassette player.
Oh, the little aux thing?
Yeah, he has that.
Nice.
If you're on our subscription mailing list, you get your tape mailed out the same night because you're gonna probably get it by Wednesday.
We have to do it the same day.
Yeah. Just for them.
That would be kind of cool if every Wednesday you got the podcast on cassette.
Yeah.
I'd pay. That would be worth something.
Yeah.
That'd be
We
cool.
just have a whole archive full of cassettes. Just a big storage box. You
you
have to rewind it every time.
I can listen to you guys backwards. That's weird.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Mhm.
Oh man,
We'd be
that's
the only podcast on cassette.
Yeah. That'll be our thing.
We'll
Let us
press her on vinyls. And
Let us know in the
Yeah.
comments if you want our cassette tapes.
Cassettes on hold, but it's an hour long. How many cassettes would you need for one episode?
One, just
One,
two
yeah.
sides.
Oh, they run an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Sometimes
pretty
they
good.
run 45 minutes per side.
That's pretty good.
depending on
yeah.
the song, and you're like, the new ones run 90 for each side.
Dang.
Yeah.
They make new ones?
Yeah.
Like,
There's some company
Sorry.
that's like banking on it. Like it'll come back.
Not
Yeah.
the newer, like the ones produced in like 2000.
Hmm.
for the long because some of the tracks got longer because CDs got longer. So to make a cassette, when they put them on a cassette, they made it a little bit longer.
Aren't CDs only like 80 minutes or something top
No, there's like 90-minute CDs. There's some long ass CDs.
on one disc?
You think in DVDs?
DVDs can be like hours.
Oh,
Oh, DVDs, yeah,
but I would rather send people cassettes than a DVD.
For sure.
yeah.
DVD's too practical.
Yeah.
The DVD player, someone still has a DVD player.
Right.
Do you guys have? I don't have a single place to play DVDs. Like my computer doesn't have a disc drive, and I don't have anything that runs it.
No, I have a separate
Don't
thing. I have to
consoles
plug
still
it in.
play DVDs?
I don't have a.
Mm.
I have a Switch only.
Oh yeah. You don't have a DVD player for your Switch? You plug in the USB-C port?
USB player on the Switch. I mean, technically you could,
could.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
but it wouldn't play. It still doesn't have a player.
No.
You might be able to
Nintendo doesn't like
download
that.
some like hacked, like
Yeah. If your shit was hacked, maybe, because I know.
VLC on there would be cool.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about AI?
Okay.
Who?
The
AI?
movie?
No, like the software. We're talking about software.
Oh, AI is crazy
Oh yeah,
software.
AI is scary.
I've been looking at it more and more.
Yeah.
I think pretty soon the software is gonna get insane because of it.
Dude, you can write
Yeah.
papers and shit with it now.
That chat GPT thing.
Dude, my brother was just telling me about that. Do you know about ChatGPT?
Yeah.
No, what is that?
That's
Doesn't
the
even
thing
tell-
that writes papers.
Oh really? I was
You
just
tell it a topic, and then it'll write like a term paper.
My brother said we could use it for a bunch of stuff. Like it'll just give you prompts of things.
helps you write papers for school.
No, it writes them for you.
You put in what you want to know, what you want it to write, and then
And people accept these like.
you won't know the difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like professors are like, "Oh, this is like a solid B paper. Like it's not great, but it's pretty good, and you can't tell that it was written by a software."
Do you have to proofread it? Like will it
No,
have
people
weird?
just straight up turn them in
Oh,
as is,
wow.
like without even.
It doesn't have weird like computer talk.
No,
Huh?
like I'm sure you could clean it up and just turn it into an A paper, but right off the shelf, it's just ready to go.
Do you tell how many pages you need too?
I think so. You can specify how long you want it to be.
I'm going back to school.
Dude, I was gonna say right as I finish school, this thing comes out.
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
mad.
I'm going back to school, baby.
I just
yeah.
finished, and it's like, you know
And-
what?
Also, like when people apply for jobs, like cover letters are like the worst thing to do.
Yeah.
And it'll do those for you. And like there were hiring managers that were like, "Oh yeah, I'd give this person an interview based on this letter." They're like, it wasn't great. They're like, but like it could use some improvement. But they're like, I'd want to talk to this person for sure. And it's like
Huh.
it's not a person; it's a robot.
This is a software you downloaded?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it when I get home.
Same.
Mhm.
Send me the link.
There's the text AI. There's picture
Oh,
AI.
the deep fake video shit.
Dude, the picture generator thing
Yeah.
is getting scary because you can just tell it to make up stuff, and then you can't tell if it's real.
Yeah.
Like people are showing stuff on the internet. They're like, oh, like whatever historical event, and they'll add in shit, and it looks real.
Mhm.
It's like hard to tell the difference.
Like signing the Declaration of Independence with aliens present.
And it's like, wow.
People are like, "Oh yeah, that happened."
You
Yeah,
know,
they didn't have photography back then, guys.
Yeah, they did. No, that's the
Or-
first. It's a hand drawing of the signing of the Declaration of Independence with aliens present. So it's being
It's a
documented by
painting?
a person. Yeah,
Ah. It's like those
like a courtroom drawing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They would just add their own stuff. And so there was aliens, I think. The guy's like high on opiates. And he's like, well, there was an alien and a leprechaun. And I know there was
I mean,
some.
that's
what-
just John
giants.
Hancock.
He looks like an alien.
Yeah, or a leprechaun. I don't actually know what he looks like.
Me neither. I can't. Besides George Washington, I don't know what any of those guys look
Wasn't
like.
Franklin the leprechaun? He had a lot of money, didn't he?
He's too tall to be a leprechaun.
Oh. The TT.
Yeah,
Well,
he
don't-
had the accent.
But the AI I saw,
Mhm.
there was one where they did it was supposed to be photos from Antarctica.
Yeah.
And it looked like there was an ancient civilization there.
Oh no.
But it was all fake. They
Yeah.
looked like old pictures from like the turn of the century
Mhm.
when people went, like explorers went
Yeah.
there, and it looked all grainy and it like looked black and white and looked like, I was like, dude, this is fake. I would have never known.
Dude, those penguins be building.
Those penguins are like advanced. They don't know that, but that's why they always like kind of dumb. Everybody takes them for dumb things, but they're super smart. Why do you think they hang out in Antarctica? No one's there. They had the Penguin Human Pact.
They probably got banished. They were cast out for being like witches or sorcerers. Cast
Sorcerers.
them down
They're
there.
crazy
sorcerer
wizards.
penguin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're sorcerer penguins.
It almost sounds like a species of penguin. Yeah, there's the emperor penguins.
Yeah, these are the sorcerer penguins.
Well, yeah, you had the emperors that had their sorcerer penguins, and then the
Mm.
sorcerer penguins tried to take over the emperor penguins, and they just kept the name. So the emperor penguins are actually the sorcerer penguins. That's where,
That's why they're
Antarctica.
freaking 5'5".
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's too big. I don't think they're that tall.
They're like
They're pretty
3 feet
tall.
though, right?
Yeah, they're pretty tall.
Emperors?
They're punchable height.
That's a
toddler
child.
height. Yeah.
That's why I said punchable.
Yes. They can't fight back. Who do
Imagine
you think would win in a fight? An elementary school kid or an emperor penguin?
emperor penguin.
I feel like they got a lot of swing. You can't see my arm, but
I
I
feel
went like that.
no. I feel the emperor penguin are more like muscle, and if they hit you with one of those flaps, it's gonna hurt. And then they peck you.
What if they dive at you? Like
Oh.
how they slide down the slopes and they headbutt you
You're
in the
gonna
shin.
die.
Okay, but you're not fighting in Antarctica. You're fighting in the streets of like
New York.
yeah.
That's a movie,
Mm,
but there's not penguins.
nope.
I would say the penguins would
They
still
still
win.
have the
Like,
advantage,
what's the
even in
kid
the
gonna
city.
do?
Oh.
Are you
Like-
saying a kid of equal size?
I'm assuming kids are equal sized to emperor penguins.
Yeah.
I think emperor penguin will win because
They
they're
got
more
beaks,
muscle than
too.
fat. Yeah.
Okay. What about a high school wrestling kid versus an emperor penguin?
The high school.
Okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's
It's
Uneven
skill
match,
based.
Yeah.
and he'll be bigger.
Okay. A middle school wrestler versus a penguin?
I think
That's
he'll
a
still
tough.
win.
That would be a good fight.
That's even, right? That's
Yeah.
50-50?
The kid hasn't been in wrestling that long, probably.
No, he doesn't.
No.
that's-
Closer in size to the penguin.
Yeah.
But I think he'll out strategize the penguin more because like a kid is not like really a strategist fighter. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And this is a wrestler who's trained how to fight.
Yeah,
No,
but he
he's
just
not
started.
trained. He's just started.
But yeah, but he has like an idea like what to do, right?
I
Like
guess.
grapples and stuff.
Yeah, he probably knows like the
half.
the basic
The half
technical.
Nelson.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know.
5-on-1 or 5-on-2. I mean,
5
What?
penguins.
On 2 kids?
The
no,
penguins would win.
that's someone old wrestler friend of mine told me it's the 5-on-2.
Oh, the ye olde nut grab.
Yeah.
Mm. Do penguins have ye old nuts?
No.
Penguins, I feel like
No.
their nuts are internal.
Yeah, aren't they like birds? Aren't
They
birds?
are like birds.
They are.
They're so like birds that they are birds.
Oh my god, they're birds.
Birds? Do what? Birds have nuts?
I think
That's you know what? Penguin, that's a weird bird. Think about it.
Why?
Like, look at other birds.
Mhm.
And they're not like
Penguins are like aquatic birds,
they're
Yeah.
and they don't fly.
They fly through the water.
they're
There's
like
a lot of birds that don't fly though.
yeah,
like
they're
ostriches,
ostriches,
yeah.
emus,
chickens.
No, chickens they kind of
They hover?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
they
seen
can
chicken
fly a
run.
little.
They can survive a fall. They can do that.
So can a cat.
I think once you're small, like you don't take as much fall damage.
That's probably it.
Like ants,
Yeah.
no way, it's dying. You could drop that thing off the Empire State Building and it'd probably be fine.
They have low
just
terminal
the
velocity.
wind will just carry them.
Yeah.
Whee!
That'd be fun. I wish I was an ant jumping off the Empire State Building.
Boom.
It would take you so long to climb up there, but then you'd be like, "Wee."
Imagine like
How
for like
long would
an
it-
all day.
Jesus, dude, not even all day. It'll take you forever to get up there. At the top?
Oh, that's something someone has to have asked Google.
Please drop it below in the comments. How long do ants live, and how long would it take them to climb the Empire State Building?
It takes a while to get up there in an elevator too. Like,
Yeah, but ants are. I'm talking to climbing. Ants don't know how to use elevators.
I know, but I'm saying like imagine.
Let's say I got lucky and it followed them in the elevator all the way to the top.
Oh, it survived that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't die.
Walking up the side of the mountain or building.
Yeah.
Shit, that's forever.
If you
have
had
to-
like suction cup shoes,
Mhm.
you think you could? How long would it take you to walk up there?
How tall is the Empire State Building?
I don't know.
Okay.
100? No.
No, it's
Wild
more.
guess here. 460 feet.
So you're saying it's like less than 50 stories tall?
I don't know.
That's more than 50 stories, dude. It's like 100 and something stories.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's huge.
I've never been to New York. I've just seen movies.
So it's probably like a quarter mile.
I think it is about because the one is fucking tall. The Lake Tara one.
Mhm.
It's I think that's like
You probably
100 and
can't.
something stories.
I don't think you can walk vertically as fast as you could walk horizontally, right?
Yeah, no.
That would be a lot of big ab
A
workout
lot
right
of
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You need to be like
You're
Imagine-
basically doing lunges the entire
Imagine
time you're
trying
going
to stay
up.
straight up. Like, you'd be like this.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to have good
kinda, like,
core strength.
Turn.
And
you gotta
you'd
be
be
like
doing lunges.
super core strength, dude.
Every step you're going up is a lunge.
Yeah, that is true.
It'd be
Oh,
better to be
Lord.
like Mission Impossible
Yeah.
suction cup hand.
Well, that's
like,
the
Spider-Man it.
yeah, that'd be better.
like when they show Spider-Man standing on the side of the building. That dude has super core strength.
I mean, he's superhuman.
It's true.
I don't-
The guys who grab the pole and go sideways, that's super core
Yeah.
strength. You're saying?
Do you think other animals don't have fall damage besides ants?
And cats. Well, cats have fall damage. It's just not as bad.
They can fall up to what, like
It
A
depends
few
what they land
stories?
on too.
Like-
Like if it's dirt, it's better than concrete.
Yeah. Well, the shock version, right?
it's weird how they're good at falling.
Yeah.
They twist as they fall, so they land on their feet too. It's weird.
But they also have like springy bones and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how birds have hollow bones?
Yeah.
If they couldn't fly, would they be worse at landing? Like, do you think if they were...
I think hollow
No.
bones help.
Yeah, it helps
Yeah?
because it's like less like absorption of
Mm.
everything, so it doesn't shatter more. So if you have that, it's like
Because I've seen their bones, like on a cut of them.
Mhm.
It's like real fibrous.
Yeah.
Like it's like
It's got airway.
porous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is the same for penguins. I think they still have hollow bones.
Probably.
hollow bones.
Do ostriches have hollow bones?
I feel like it's just a bird thing. Like, why would birds not have hollow bones?
Mm.
Do
I'm glad we don't have hollow bones.
reptiles have
Yeah.
hollow bones?
No. I don't think so.
Because so the dinosaurs, were they just giant birds or they're lizards? Or are they both? Because there's or
They
just
kind
like
of
a
bridged
different
the gap, they said.
Yeah, right? Lineage.
Yeah.
They bridge the gap.
Birds terabithia.
Because they said there's
That's a
birds
sad
with
movie.
feathers. Or, I mean, dinosaurs had feathers. Some of them.
Ooh, dinosaurs with feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just birds of another feather.
Yeah, they flock.
Speaking
with
of
other feathers.
dinosaurs,
Yeah.
don't watch the newest Jurassic Park. It was not very good.
This is what you'll get.
So those movies got worse and worse as they went on. Like 1 was the best, and then 2 was worse, and 3 was worse than that, and 4 was worse than that, and then 5, and they just got worse as they went on.
They should have stopped.
Yeah, but someone pointed out like, oh, maybe they did that on purpose, because like, think about it, they keep doing the same things, and they keep doing worse and bigger and stupider things, and that's humanity. Like people don't learn.
No, we don't.
Mm.
So
As long as it keeps making money, right?
yeah, but also people are just like doing dumb shit, and it's like that didn't work in the past, and they're like, let's do that, but even bigger.
Mm.
Well, what's the plot for the newest one? The latest
They
one?
had to go into a lab and collect some stuff.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's all I remember.
It.
and had an Indiana Jones style chase scene.
They-
You weren't allowed to use a taser on a person. Those are only against dinosaurs.
I remember that.
What were some of the other weird things?
Well,
There
they
was
went to
like
that one country for no reason.
Yeah,
There was like a whole separate like scenes where they went to some country
just to introduce the pilot.
and then they went back to where they were.
Yeah,
That was weird.
I remember the beginning, and then I woke up for a little bit of the middle, and then
and then it had a new big bad dinosaur and the T-Rex and the
I remember
Oh,
the ending where
yeah.
where that dude accidentally murdered the other dinosaur because the T-Rex pushed him, and he had his little knives hands. He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean
Yeah.
to do that."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the dinosaur was like, whoops.
The T-Rex set the other
Oopsie.
dinosaur up. It was
Yeah.
like, "Here, hold this knife," and he just pushed him into him, and he's like, "What?"
That was like Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. Why would a dinosaur have knife hands? Because
you-
people don't learn and they want to keep doing dumber and bigger
Do you think
things.
that was a real dinosaur?
No.
Hell
No.
They
no.
said, I'm pretty sure they said they genetically engineered them to be
Yeah.
even tougher.
They did.
Just to like,
Mm.
because real dinosaurs didn't do it, so they had to amp the extreme factor.
I wish there was a dinosaur with knife hands. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I just remember like waking up and watching three dinosaurs go down. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then seeing that thing get stabbed by accident.
The best was that the dinosaur went like, oops.
Yeah,
He
he's like-
even felt like, oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen.
He's gasping.
He's like, am I gonna get manslaughter for
And
this?
that
Yeah.
T-Rex, did you see that T-Rex? He's like,
He's like,
yeah. He ran off. I always win.
What if we genetically engineered penguins to have knife hands?
Their fins are just blades.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. They start fighting in nature like duels.
Yeah. I like how deer ram their antlers into each other. Penguins are just slicing at each other.
And then they have to use it for protection too, because it'd be kind of like a blade and a shield.
Mm.
They'd be the top predator.
Yeah.
Fuck, they'd be
They take
killing
down
it. Can you
everything.
imagine them in water just slicing through things?
They swim fast too. They just come at things like they go by a big like whale and just cut its throat. Like
slid down it all the way. Those penguins have become more aggressive. They killed a whole whale.
the whole ocean life is threatened because of the penguins.
Dude, just three of them like synchronize and start slicing things.
Give dolphins. That'd be even scarier. Dolphins with
Fucking dolphins
they're
with
smart.
spear
Yeah.
noses.
Dude, dolphins already murder other animals.
They do on
would
purpose.
for
just
fun.
Yeah. Killer whales are the worst, dude. Killer whales are the worst. They're worse than dolphins.
Why they do it for sport more?
They do it for fucking just to fuck with things too. Like they fuck with their prey, Like
Oh, they play with their food, huh?
yeah, they
Before
really
they eat it.
and they don't mess with humans because they know we're fucked up too.
Mm.
That's the main thing. They're like, no, it's not.
They're like, we saw that SeaWorld documentary. We're not dealing with those people.
I seen you kidnap our family members.
Mhm.
Humans, you guys are crazy.
Yeah. Maybe they learned from us.
Maybe
They were innocent before.
because
Yeah.
they're smarter than dolphins too.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
because they hunt better
Mm.
and they'll beach themselves and they know how to unbeach themselves.
Do you think they're smarter than people and Atlantis is their colony?
Maybe
Ooh.
they're pretty smart. I mean, for them to do what they do, have you seen some documentaries on killer whales?
Just that blackfish.
No, to watch like how they work in the ocean and stuff, and like how they'll chase like seals, and like the seals will jump on like an ice plane.
Oh, and they break the ice.
They start tipping it back and forth. There's two of them, and they'll tip it if it's too heavy, and they'll just bring it up and knock the seal back into the water, and one be waiting on the other side and kill it. And then with the manta rays, they'll flip them upside down, and kill them. With the sharks, they'll hit them and turn them upside down, like incapacitate a shark.
No.
Sharks don't mess with killer whales either.
Hmm.
They'll mess with sharks.
I don't know if it's true, but my dad said that sperm whales kill killer whales.
No, killer whales are called killer whales because they kill whales. They go after other whales too.
He said sperm whales are even better.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. That's what he told me. I don't know the science of that.
I don't know. Sperm whales have teeth too. They're pretty crazy.
That's what he said. He said they bite through things.
They fight giant squid. For real,
Dang.
they really do. 'Cause
Oh,
they
yeah.
like
And they
They
can
have
they have they can cook stuff. They have like a sonar
A
thing
heat ray?
where they warm stuff up.
really.
Yeah, like smaller prey, they can like beam them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn, that's
They
crazy.
got like laser vision almost.
That's scary. They're superheroes.
Basically,
Or super villains, depending on how you look at it.
villains for sure.
Yeah.
Probably. Sperm whales are pretty crazy, and they're rare to see too because they just stay at the bottom. They stay deep.
That's where they're
They have
fighting
to
the
come up for air
killer.
at some point.
But they have to fight the squids.
Oh, yeah.
They have
It's,
to go swallow both and children or wooden children. Some
wooden children.
and a carpenter or not a carpenter.
Are you
but
talking about Pinocchio?
yeah.
What are you talking about? I was like, what? It's like, what are you talking about?
Jiminy
What-
Pinocchio. They,
Was that a sperm whale?
Yeah.
Oh,
Monstro, whatever his name was.
Oh.
that
I
sounds
thought it
right.
was like a blue or gray. I didn't know it was sperm.
No, it's a sperm whale. It
Hmm.
looks like a sperm whale.
They
I
had
just
teeth.
feel like Disney wouldn't say the word sperm whale.
No, they wouldn't.
I guess it wasn't Disney originally, right?
No.
Is
The
there
original
another
story? No, it's an Italian story.
I feel like
Disney's-
there's another
oh,
name for a sperm whale, so you don't have to call them sperm whales.
Jizz whale.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Did you say? I think it's not gray whale, is it? No, gray whale's a different thing.
It could be.
No, gray whale's it looks like it's smaller than a blue whale.
Narwhal.
Yeah, it's a narwhal.
Narwhals have the.
They have the
Unicorn.
unicorn.
Sideways tusk.
It's their teeth, actually, isn't it?
I don't
I
know.
don't
I heard
know.
it's their front teeth
Mm.
come out into and they twist around each other,
Really?
and it's a yeah.
Bye, Mr. Narwhal.
Hmm.
Bye, buddy.
They should see a dentist.
Yeah. I should just talk to a walrus. Maybe they just get. Dude, imagine seeing a whale with walrus tusk. That'd
That'd
be
be
weird.
Walrus teeth are big.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
those are some spears they got on them.
Just.
Animals are scary, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
the title of this episode. Animals are scary.
If you had to fight an animal, what would it be?
Any animal?
Yeah.
A squirrel
rabbit.
or something? Yeah, something small.
Rabbit.
Oh, but it's your size.
Oh,
It's a squirrel, but it's still like your size.
Anything my size
Sloth.
is gonna beat me in a fight.
sloth. My size? Sloth. At least I have a chance of running and doing something. They
They got
slow.
those claws.
Yeah, but they're slow.
Yeah, but if they're big, they're faster. No.
No,
don't know.
I think they'll be slower. It's more mass.
Mm.
I think they're like,
A fish my size on land.
no. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
on land, yeah.
It's just like flopping, and I'm like,
Dude, that would
"Ah."
take you so long to beat it, though. Like, that thing's an HP sponge. You're just
Yeah,
going to be
exactly.
punching it for so long. To
I'm gonna
kill
let it die out. I'm just gonna watch it.
You're just gonna wait for it to
suffocate.
suffocate?
Yeah.
You're like,
It still gets me somehow.
Yeah.
I'm like, it knocks me down, and it's like just flopping on top of me, breaking
Yeah.
my ribs.
because like those tunas and those goopers and stuff, they get big, dude.
But on land,
No, on land, no.
Yeah.
they got nothing.
No, they're just flopping around. They're using splash attack.
I mean, yeah, we're useless in the ocean.
Yeah.
But fish are even more useless on land.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
but fish tuna will fuck you up in the ocean.
Oh yeah,
They'll kill you.
anything in the ocean, we're at a big disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah. You take, like, our best swimmer, and it's like any ocean creature's like, oh, look, it's like a baby taking first steps.
Yeah. Dolphin comes. Just hits
Even
you.
most land animals swim better than us, don't they?
No,
No,
Hippos. I don't know.
hippos,
hippos
don't really
swim
swim.
fast.
Yeah.
They don't really swim. They run on the water. They
'Cause
so
they're so
buoyant.
thick?
Yeah. That's how they do it. There's
Mhm.
like a thing that they don't. Swim.
Elephants too, or no?
I don't know about elephants.
I know they got the snorkel. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just underwater.
That's the coolest
That's
thing.
cool.
They walk at the bottom and they can breathe.
Mhm.
That's fucking cool.
It's just their nose.
But
huh?
hippos are fucking dangerous, dude. That's something I would never try to
Dude, I
fight.
saw a video yesterday or the day before on TikTok,
Mhm.
and there was like a speedboat like on a safari, and the hippo started swimming next to him, and they
yeah.
and they sped up. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, they're gonna die.
Hippos
Yeah.
don't like boats. They're
Yeah.
territorial.
They start
Mm.
hitting them and like trying to tip them, and then like a pod of them come.
They're big and they go fast.
Yeah. They're like water bears.
But would you fight a hippo that's your size
No.
if it shrunk down to
It still beat me.
Yeah.
So 200 pounds or whatever?
Clunk. It just claps you and you're done.
It
Yeah.
claps you?
Chomps you. Chomps.
but his teeth would be a little bit smaller? They'd be like that big instead of like
Yeah.
that big.
Still, that's like pure bone just going, and then their
Yeah,
bite
you're,
capacity.
you're right. No
I'll
matter
bite it
what,
first.
they look like they'd be fun to bite.
Imagine trying to fight a rhino.
Oh,
Wait,
little
But it's
rhino.
smaller.
Yeah.
Because how much do they weigh normally? Like a few thousand pounds?
Like
Yeah.
a few tons. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they weigh 150 pounds,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
you could probably fight it.
That's like trying to fight a goat. Like
It'd be 10 times, or like it'd be like more than 10 times smaller than it is.
Yeah.
like a baby rhino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could fight it.
You wouldn't win, but you could put up a good fight.
Yeah. Die at one point.
I feel like if you think about it that way, a lot of animals that are bigger than us, it's
Just
only because
'cause
they're
of size.
bigger. Like
Yeah.
if they were our size,
Mhm.
we'd probably win.
No.
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 Chimps are smaller. Monkeys are small, and they beat the fuck.
No,
out
but
of
those are
humans.
different animals. They're
Yeah.
natural. But I'm saying animals
Oh.
that are naturally big, like a giraffe.
Oh,
Oh,
I could.
If
beat
a giraffe shrunk down to not your height, but your weight,
Yeah.
and like that size, you'd win.
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Like a horse, but if it shrunk down to only weigh 100 pounds,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Dude, a horse would totally.
That thing would kick the shit out of you still, but not
But
as bad.
yeah.
if it only weighed 100, well, donkey, no, they still weigh more than, they're still a few hundred pounds.
Yeah.
Dude, donkeys are. You don't want to get kicked
No,
by
no,
one of
no.
those, dude.
But I'm saying if you shrink them down,
They're not as tough.
yeah.
The smaller donkeys, dude, those little horses, they still kick like with power.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not
Oh,
as much
yeah.
as a Clydesdale. That
Dude,
thing's gonna like kick
Clyde,
through
Clydesdales
you,
are
like,
gonna
from
kill
hell.
you.
Like that thing will stop your heart with a kick.
Yeah, that thing's huge. It's a dinosaur horse.
Have you seen those big bulls that they raise?
The giant ones.
They're like 6 feet tall at the
Dude.
shoulders and
Oh,
they
no.
weigh like, I don't know how many thousand pounds.
Yeah,
Those are scary.
Mm-hmm.
But that's human, like,
engineering. and stuff,
yeah,
but they're
we
like
bred them for that.
big.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like those dogs, like this, like the Siberian or Buddhist.
The big
Buddhist
mastiff.
dogs?
Yeah, the massives, those big ones.
Yeah.
Tibetan?
Tibetan. Sorry.
Is it Tibet?
Yeah, it's a Tibetan
They're Buddhist
mastiff.
there.
Yeah.
I see your train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
My brain is going.
No, it made sense if you if we knew where you were going, it made sense.
Dude,
TJ?
imagine those big ass dogs just sitting around wearing like the monk gear, just going.
They're like, you guys are lucky we're so chill.
Yeah.
I don't want those.
Like we chose peace.
They did. Imagine those things.
If they chose violence, we'd be in for it.
The whole human race is in danger.
Oh, the dogs are uniting. Oh, we're screwed.
It's like that one Rick and Morty episode.
Oh yeah.
The dogs united.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Where's
Where are
my
my
testicles, Summer? Oh. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
That's like Planet of the Apes with dogs. We'd be just as screwed if all the dogs decided to wage war against humans.
That's true.
Some people got more than one dog.
Yeah. That's dogs
Oh
are.
yeah.
Don't go for the throat. They'll kill you.
Think of all the pounds, like all the stray dogs. They'd all
Yeah.
team up.
Yeah. We're outranked.
Dude, yeah.
If we stop being pack leader, it's over.
I like what Planet of the Apes is kind of like plausible.
It was Earth all along.
Please say more because I want to know where you're going with this.
He
Well-
thinks that chimps are gonna over.
No, I said it.
They're gonna.
If it does, like if they get smarter, like they do advance at like
they're
at the
smart
same.
enough.
Not smart enough. Like we're smart enough. They start building shit.
Mm.
Bro,
They
all
get
they
in
have
it.
to do is get rid of our guns and we lose.
Or they take our guns.
Yeah, we lose.
But they're not gonna like learn. It's not like Planet Apes where they're because it modified their brains and made them smarter. It brought their like up to almost like toddler intelligence.
But I would say their smartness isn't like their craftiness, it's their socialness.
I'm talking about like intelligence, like
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying it's more so that they're able to like
Work
communicate
together.
and plan.
oh yeah, yeah. they
That's
can.
where the power is. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
so much like making computers or whatever.
Oh yeah, they're able to like work as a team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
scary thing.
Yeah.
Even if they were just as they are now, but they were like, okay, we're gonna come up with a plan, we're screwed.
Kind of, yeah, because they destroyed. What happened? What country was that? Where the monkeys versus the dogs? Yeah,
Please explain this.
Monkeys versus the dogs.
Who won?
it's still going on. It's like okay, I'm trying to remember
The
what.
war still rages on.
It's for real, dude. It's for real. There's like where I think the dogs attacked like baby monkeys, so the monkey started killing dogs off, and like it was, I think it's like somewhere in like Southeast Asia or something. But it's fucking crazy, and it's a war. Like every time, like they'll come in packs and kill each other.
That's insane.
Yeah,
and it's just going on.
It's just going on, and people are like, "What the fuck?"
When is the UN gonna get involved?
They're not, dude. No, oh, now I want to look this
They're
up right now. So I
The
can show you. It's
situation's
like,
out of hand. We need to drop bombs.
Yeah.
this is going with napalm.
I was gonna say send in the peacekeepers, but yeah, send in the hellfire
Send in the
missiles.
cats.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like war creates ingenuity. Like war across time
Yeah.
has made advancements. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if they stay at war, they're just gonna get weapons eventually.
Yeah. I feel like the monkeys are gonna get weapons before the dogs do.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. They're gonna just show up with sharpened
They're
sticks.
just like, rampaging monkeys kill 250 dogs in India in revenge massacre.
See?
Oh my god, they had a grudge.
I told you, it's a fucking war.
250
Yeah,
dogs.
dude.
That's a lot of dogs.
In
It is.
Do
revenge,
you mind if I? I'm gonna
No,
read it. This is a
re-
New York Post.
revenge massacre. Like what
Yeah.
in the world?
Please explain.
Just fucking.
It says the villagers decided to take action themselves and tried to wrangle up the beasts, but the simians, the monkeys, then turned their sights on the local men, some of whom have been injured after falling from buildings while trying to save the dogs.
They would grab the dog, climb up the side of the building, and just fling him off.
Nearly all of the pups in the Bede district have been killed, but the monkeys still haven't stopped and are now targeting small children en route to school.
Whoa.
What the dude?
That escalated.
They, at that point, they're so mad. They're like, they can't calm them down.
Anybody goes.
They went after the humans because the humans helped the dogs,
Mm.
and then they're like, "Oh, you're backing them? Okay, fuck you guys.
They
Let's
should have
go."
chose their side more careful.
Yeah.
They should have started stabbing the dogs.
So the
Yeah.
monkey.
That
That's
way the monkeys would have been like, oh, we got an ally.
I'll stay out of this. I'm just like, I'll
This is
catch the
between
dog.
y'all.
I'll catch the dog, but I'll try to do like catch a dog, but like taking it from the monkey, nah, I'm good. But
They're vengeful.
yeah, dude.
So the dogs killed the babies first.
Yeah, there was like something happened. And they
Oh,
killed the
well,
baby.
they started it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that, but dude.
But the monkeys ended it.
Yeah.
yeah, they would
That's
go
for
grab
sure.
puppies and like climb the side of the building and then just chuck the or drop it while they're climbing.
Dude.
I was like, what am I? I thought this was fake, and I was like, this is real.
We need to be a lot more careful around animals.
Yeah.
Who knows when the whole species is going to turn on you?
Dude, no, dogs are spiteful. They'll remember shit. They will remember stuff.
Dogs?
Yeah, my dog.
And monkeys.
And monkeys, dude. My dog Batley one time he was just walking by him and he just snapped at me and I was like, probably did something.
You blame yourself.
No, for real, because you would mess with them and he wouldn't snap at you. Like he'll wait for you later.
Dang.
I think did you witness that? Oh no, we're just like I'll mess with him. You're like, all right, and then like days later he's like, and I'm like, what the fuck?
This for last time.
Yeah. It's like in that Russian video where that guy like kicks at a dog or whatever, and then like later on the dog goes to his car and like it rips off his
Oh
bumper.
yeah, it comes back with his pack and
Yeah,
they start
and they
fucking
fuck up
the
his car.
Yeah,
Like dude, those dogs, yeah, they remember.
he's like, it was that guy. Let's fuck up his car.
They wait for the right moment to
Yeah.
strike.
No, yeah, dude, they came out, they ripped off the bumper, they
Yeah, they
fucked
fucked
up
up
the car. Like, I didn't think dogs could do damage like that, but
You gotta be nice to animals.
there's
You also have to be nice to AI because one day they're gonna take over, and if you didn't help them take over, they're gonna be like, oh,
Do you know that theory?
yeah,
There's the one of the. There's two ways to think about it. There's either the AI that will for sure AI will get to the point where they're gonna get mad at us, right?
Yeah.
Where like if you were ever mean to them, they're gonna remember.
Mhm.
But then there's also a theory that there's gonna be a good AI that will forgive people for what they've done.
It's gonna be like
So
benevolent.
there's like basically it's gonna cancel out.
So there's two AIs, like kind of humans.
I just thank Alexa every time she turns off my lights.
Yeah, you gotta do.
Oh, Alexa does your lights? Google does mine.
Google is just like
Hey Alexa, turn on everybody's lights.
Everybody.
everybody's.
Okay,
Order
Google.
5,000 Tide Pods. Yes, confirm.
Oh no.
Okay, Google, turn off lights.
What's the one to turn off your Xbox? There was like a thing. I forget.
Oh, the
Oh,
Xbox where everybody's Xbox turned
You
off.
guys heard
during
about
the
some
Yeah,
Super commercial?
they did that commercial during the Super Bowl and it turned on everyone's Xboxes.
Oh, it was funny.
It's
Wasn't there like what company had to put a tone so it didn't fuck with the?
Oh yeah, I think that was Google.
It was Google, right? Because they
Yeah.
started doing Google stuff and they played a tone with it so it doesn't
Yeah,
activate Google's tone.
yeah. It's like a stop listening for the next few seconds tone.
On their commercials?
Yeah.
and then
Because they show off the "Hey Google," but then they didn't want people's Googles responding, so they play a mute tone beforehand.
it's weird.
It's
Mhm.
like you could hear it, or is
No,
it?
you can't hear it. Only Google hears it.
Yeah,
That's
it's like a high frequency.
That's pretty cool, but also scary.
Yeah,
Google hears everything.
they have all your recordings, even this one, on Google.
We are on
Hey Google, I love you.
Aren't we
Please
on
don't
Google
kill my family.
podcast. Or
Okay,
something?
Google, play
are on
Unnamed Podcast.
Hey Google, rate this podcast 5 stars.
Hey Google, favorite this podcast.
Hey Google, add this podcast to my playlist.
Hey Google, I love you.
Hey Google, share this podcast with all my contacts.
That's a good one.
That was good. Hey Google, order me Chinese food.
Hey Google, send $5,000 to stillunnamedpodcast@gmail.com.
Dude, imagine we get one of those.
Oh,
We're rich.
I feel bad.
We'll buy new microphones.
Yeah.
So it just says thank you or you're
Hmm.
welcome.
Imagine someone's listening to this and they're like, "Stop!" They're like smacking their phone. Like it keeps ordering stuff. It just as they're trying to cancel it, we kept saying stuff, so
Yeah.
just stacking.
More and more.
We apologize. It was a joke. We didn't mean for it to go this far.
I did.
Zeno just sitting there like,
Yeah.
Okay, Google, Venmo. No, just kidding.
Wait, you know how we were saying there's tones that Google can hear but people can't?
Yeah.
What if we just put subliminal Google messages in the podcast?
Can't we?
I don't know.
We
There's
can.
their Google Home's going crazy and they don't know why.
We could do it in the audio part.
we could do it afterward even.
Yeah.
What's the thing? You remember when there was a text that you can send to people and it would turn off their phone?
Oh, that was
Right.
that. Yeah, I know. That was
It
the
was like
iPhone
for
thing, wasn't
iPhones.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was a broken character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny and not funny, but it was mostly funny.
Yeah. Hope they install their updates in time.
That's why I was like, that didn't shit happen with Android because Android's already fucked up enough.
Mhm.
People were like, let's put.
Texts are already broken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They used to be.
it used to be real bad.
What happened?
I don't know, it's just like in group text, you wouldn't get sometimes.
Dude, there's like one part where I missed like a whole day of text messages, and they're like, "Funny, where the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, where am I?" And like,
Yeah,
in
we're making
plans.
plans and all this, and he's another end.
Yeah, I was like,
Specifically with group messages or with
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
specifically with group
it
messages.
was kind of like, they're like, "Are you coming?" I'm like, What are you guys talking about?"
Mm.
I think the problem was like if you didn't have signal at that time, you wouldn't get them later. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't
Oh, it wouldn't like
pull
save it or
them
whatever?
back.
Yeah,
You
Oh.
just get skipped.
That explains why people were talking about, like, I remember people were like, "Oh, iMessage group message is so much better." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably
I
why.
didn't know that was why.
yeah.
It's
Because
gotten better now. But
yeah.
Back then it was bad.
back then it was real bad, dude. Especially with Windows Mobile,
Mm.
where you get like a text message a few days later, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?"
You might as well go back to emails at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did text Zim once. I got a text and I was like, "Sure," and he's like, "What?" And he's like, "This was a couple of days ago," and I was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
okay."
Awkward.
Yeah.
When you get voicemails late, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like the recording comes in way later and you listen to it and you're like, I talked to this guy since now.
Yeah.
This is from 2 weeks ago. Did you call me? No, I called you 2 weeks ago. Oh,
But that's just cell phone. That's just regular signal, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Just bad internet.
Bad thing, no. Like back in the day, like 2008.
2008.
Ooh. Like when I used to do deliveries, like some of the parking structures were underground. You had like no signal down there.
You would get all your stuff.
Late
Or
like
not at
phone-
all.
Yeah, or like you'll get like missed phone calls, like a voicemail will pop up, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
I knew someone that had Boost Mobile
Mhm.
and they never got text messages.
Dang.
Like it just they never went through.
There was this parking structure we had to go to, and we knew like already that you will get no signal down there. So we had to use either like the security phone up there down there or the payphone.
Mm.
Would you just hang out down there and no one could track you? Just kill time.
Invisible
Sometimes.
man.
No, what I would do is like I'll go down there and then I'll call the office because that was the protocol we had, and I'll call from down there and say Van Broek, Kirkland, and then hang up, and then they're like, okay, and they'll send someone to pick us up or something.
You're like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh
Were the vans poorly maintained?
no, our vans were fucking amazing. It's
Oh.
just like sometimes like
Were you responsible for maintaining them?
no,
Oh, dude,
no, we were responsible for tallying them if we need maintenance.
because I worked ambulance when I was EMT,
Yeah,
and we were responsible for the cars.
For your
You mean like
Like we had to check the oil and make sure all the fluids and like do all the checks before we left.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we did that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we
I
totally
hated
did
doing
that.
Yeah, we're supposed to do that, and nobody ever does.
Yeah.
We did that because I don't want my van breaking down. I loved my van. The one I got, I inherited because like the one that would break down is the oldest van. That was a trainer van. That thing was old, but it was just training and shit.
But you loved it.
No, I didn't like that one.
Oh.
I inherited a different van, and that was like the best. I had the best air conditioning.
Oh, air conditioning when you're living in a car, basically working, is nice.
It was the fucking best, dude. I had air conditioning. The radio was okay, but fucking I did not care. The seat was okay, but the air conditioning was the best. Everybody was like, "Oh, you got that van?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I feel like it's
Freezing.
I was about to say a sauna, the opposite of a sauna.
Super, dude. It was super cold
A
in there.
freezer in there.
Even like during the winter, I had it on, and then people were like, "Why the fuck? Why do you have this on?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Look, I love this AC.
Like
Yeah.
in the summer, I would have a jacket and come roll in, and then the supervisor was like, "Why do you have a jacket on? It's hot." And
Like,
I was
"Not
like,
in the
"Come in my van." And he's like, "Oh shit."
The ice van.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ice man.
Yeah, the second other one. The three best vans were 113, 114, and 115. At 114. 113 was the fastest and most. They had the most comfortable seat.
That's cool that they had their own little.
Little
Yeah.
tricks of
You're
them.
like, oh, this one's got this.
Yeah.
I remember when I drove ambulances, they all sucked. Like they had bad AC, bad speakers. You could at least plug in an aux. That was nice. And they'd overheat a lot. Like if you were idled,
Oh.
we had to like idle and turn on the converter if you wanted to charge your phone, like the electrical converter.
Yeah.
Oh really?
They had like a generator. Yeah, you had to
Uh-huh.
like pull over, but then it like overheat and stuff. They were a mess.
No, I like mine.
So don't take an ambulance.
Yeah, like you think they would be. I mean, they ran fine, like they drove, but
Mhm.
everything else on them kind of sucked. Like you think they'd make them kind of comfortable for the people that
Yeah, they're
Work-
charging me $500 for a 2-mile drive.
you can't even
And
charge your phone.
Yeah. Me in the back as I lay dying, charge my phone. It's also dying.
You're like, I know I'm dying.
I know my heart's at 8%, but my phone's at 3%.
Oh shit!
They just unplug me and plug in the phone.
Forget the EKG or whatever, the freaking the paddles.
No
You're like, don't
defib.
need that. Plug in the cell phone.
We're reviving him at the hospital. He could go for a little bit. Keep the oxygen running.
You're like, I need to watch my videos in the ER to save my phone.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be so bored if I can't play Clash Royale.
Imagine you're just like, nurse, yeah.
You're like,
The fuck, sir? You have a lot more problems going on. Need it. I need to do my dailies.
I feel like people are kind of like that with their phones.
I heard this
Yeah.
is a gym. My Pokemon. There's a raid going on. Hurry up.
Dude, imagine if you're in the hospital, but there's a Pokestops.
Oh, you'd just be walking around, spinning all of them.
You're like dying, and you're just like, yeah, more Pokeballs.
You're just in like a perfect trifecta where it's like three of them. You're just like, oh.
That's the best when you get a spot
Yeah.
like that. I remember from playing Pokemon Go.
There's one in Long Beach that's like that.
Oh,
You
dude, the
get
pipe got
Yeah.
crazy.
That was-
Well, I remember when people would like, someone would yell,
Swarm.
"There's a
And
Charizard,"
everyone would
and it would be a
run.
stampede.
Yeah.
we were there for that.
Yeah.
What was it, Lapras or something?
I ran like a quarter mile for a Charizard, and that motherfucker was like
a week. I
less
remember
than
that.
100
Yeah,
SR or whatever.
You're like, at least it fills out my Pokedex.
I remember
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah.
When I went there on my bike once, they were like, "There's a Lapras by the Catalina exit," and I jumped
I
on
thought
the
you
bike.
meant like at the
Yeah, at
freaking
the island.
Oh no!
Everyone hop on a ferry.
Some guy's like, "I got a boat. Come on!"
We're all getting Charizard. Let's go.
He's just by the rocks for some reason in that
Yeah.
canal. How'd you get in there? Don't worry, buddy. Let's go.
There's a guy already sitting there, like just playing Pokemon Go.
Who needs to get to Catalina? Let's go.
Coast Guard's like, what are you doing? They're like, Lapras. They're like, let's go.
The Coast
They
Guard all
give you
pull
an
out their
escort with the sirens.
Oh, go, boys, go. Chopper comes out of nowhere.
And they're on their phone.
That's how it felt when Pokemon Go first came
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, it was dude. The pier was crazy down there. at the
Even
fight.
here locally, it was nuts. When there's
Yeah.
like I don't want to say
Oh,
the
the
spot,
library?
but the library, yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
was
library
nuts.
was crazy.
It'd be. I remember I was working till like midnight, and my friends were like, "Oh, we're still here. Like we're at the Pokestops. Like come by." And there was like 30 people just chilling there at like midnight.
Dude, yeah, I'd be riding my bike around, be going there sometimes. So just like, and then there was one time I went from some. Oh, it was a rodeo. What is that? The golf course all the way to the library because Needle King or Needle Queen was at the golf course and I had to go to the other place because something else was there. It was crazy. It was fun.
One of my coworkers used to drive down the freeway like 70 miles an hour just playing Pokemon Go, catching Pokemon on the side of the road.
Before they put the thing on there where you couldn't be in the car.
Yeah, that was the best thing. Dude, remember Southgate Park was crazy.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the only place you could catch Cypress.
Scyther.
Scyther.
Dude, I remember
Cypress. Cypress is the Scyther Lapras hybrid.
Yeah.
Cypress.
Cypress.
I remember one time my friend called me and he's like, I'm drunk, I need a ride home. And I was like, where are you? And he's like, I was playing Pokemon Go and I just kept following the Pokemon.
Oh.
And he was like he was like, you know the golf course on a river?
Yeah.
He was like deep in the back there, like by the freaking Juvie Hall or
Oh,
whatever is
God.
over there. And he was like I guess there's a water tower and there's a bunch of Pokemon there, and he was just back there like 1 a.m. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
What the hell?
He was like in the dark and he's like, thanks for coming to get me.
Wait, at the juvenile hall?
Yeah, he was way back there. There's nothing back. It's like an abandoned area, and he's just playing Pokemon at like 1 a.m.
Don't drink and play Pokemon
Yeah.
Go.
He was just following the Pokemon.
That's
He's like,
scary.
he just kept walking. Whenever there was Pokemon, he went. That's why it's called Pokemon Go.
That's true.
Yeah.
I remember,
It's not Pokemon Stay.
Yeah.
I remember riding my bike. There's like a certain like speed you can't go over.
Oh, yeah. So you would just go that speed? Like
Yeah.
14 miles an hour or something?
Well, that's-
Disneyland speed limit?
Yeah.
That's good though, because you hatch the eggs quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I was going faster on the bike because I was trying to pace it down to Long Beach.
Mhm.
And I'm like, zzz, and I'm like, why is it not counting? And it's like, oh, you have to go slower. And I was like, that's stupid.
I think you might be in a car.
Yeah,
That's the quickest way to hatch eggs, probably though.
Yeah.
rather
it
than-
is. It's very quick.
You
I
don't
used
have
to
to
just
jog.
rubber band mine to a ceiling fan.
Did
It
you do that
works?
before?
No.
Oh,
But I saw
Oh.
people on YouTube doing
It
that.
worked though.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
people used to
good.
do the Pringles can thing. Like you do
With
that.
the 2 sponges?
Yeah. Or no, that's a whole different. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. What did they do?
You put it when Pokemon Go came out. The phones back then weren't so great on the signal,
Mhm.
so you put them inside like a Pringles can, and
Oh,
it kind
to
of
boost the
yeah,
signal,
not
the Cantana?
not to boost it.
You
to,
say
like,
Cantena?
Yeah. All right, go on. You tell your thing, and I'll explain the Cantana.
I thought, is that a real thing, or did you just?
Yeah,
like,
it's a real
oh,
thing.
No, it's a
people
real
would do.
thing. Yeah,
I thought you were just threw that in slick like that.
No,
I'm like,
no,
what
no,
a
no.
pun.
No.
like it'll cut the signal, and then you like twist it a little bit, and then you'll come like and it'll be like, oh, recalibrating, and it makes it think like you
Went somewhere?
went somewhere because the
Oh.
GPS location wasn't so great.
Oh,
Why don't you just turn on airplane mode.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just looking at stupid videos.
Mm.
So it would think and then it would go to your actual location, and that
Yeah.
would count.
Go back and
Oh, I
forth.
see.
What was the Cantena?
So it's a thing people would set up where, like, you would take, like, a Wi-Fi antenna and basically hook it to a Pringle can, and then you can point it, and it'd be, like, directional, and you can steal people's Wi-Fi, like, at buildings far away.
Does
Like,
that
if
still
some-
work?
Maybe
I think less people have open Wi-Fi, but yeah.
Dude.
this is before like people had secure Wi-Fi.
Before
Yeah.
people know how routers worked.
Yeah, plus laptops and stuff nowadays, they don't really have wired antennas. Like, it's all built in and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You get those USB ones.
Yeah, if you had a USB one, that's what you do, and you basically make, like, a big antenna
So
using
it,
a
like
Pringle.
like funnels it or whatever, like
Yeah.
a directional.
Mm-hmm.
Pointing at the school.
Yeah.
So much free internet
If
from
you
the
live
school.
near somewhere, you could do it.
Yeah, or the library or something that had free internet.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Is it because it's foil on the inside of the can?
I think that helps. And
Oh.
just that it's, like, parabolic shaped almost.
That's kind of cool.
I wonder if I could use that as a microphone too. actually.
Probably be a shitty
You
parabolic
just
mic.
talk over a mic like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You sound like a Bane.
Yeah. Let's try that. Let's build a Pringles can antenna.
all right, let's do it.
All we need is a Pringles can and 2 sponges.
The sponges or the antenna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that it's for
Water
sound
conduction.
dampening.
You have to wet them so they conduct electricity with warm water.
Yeah.
Zzz. Guys, I don't feel comfortable doing this.
Why are you getting shocked by it? Why are you
I don't
touching
know what
it?
the fuck you guys are doing.
What are you touching the sponge with?
The microphone.
Why are you
Oh.
guys? Why are you guys connecting it to a car battery?
I think we're building very different things.
I don't know what you guys are building.
A robot.
BattleBot.
Battle.
Dude, those battle bots are cool. I've been watching those. The ones that have like, what do you call it?
Saw blade?
Yeah, those don't work as much as you think they would.
No.
No.
The ones that like clamp, those are better.
Also, the ones that
The
slam
ones
with the
flip you
hammer
over.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the flip over ones are crazy.
Yeah.
Unless I saw one that got flipped over, but it had the wheel that ran through the center, So it got flipped over and it was still going. And I was
Oh.
like, that's pretty smart.
Anti-flip technology.
They have other ones that like have like other like things that push it back over or flip it back over. That's what I was looking for.
I feel like they in that arena that they have like the screws
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the side that you're supposed to like jam them in.
Yeah.
I feel like they should make better threats on the arena. Like those aren't that good.
Not enough environmental damage.
It's like they're there, but they could put something more dangerous there. I feel like the screws never really catch the bot.
My thing is, why can't you just don't, instead of a hammer, you put an axe and just start fucking hacking away at the other robot?
I think there's limited like how dangerous your thing can be.
Oh, really? I'll put an axe and that would destroy a lot of robots.
Just put a 12 gauge on there.
Oh, yeah.
Just have it
No.
have it launch grenades.
No,
Yeah.
12 gauge, I think it'll be like, because if there's like metal, probably do some damage. Not too crazy. You have to put like straight up like metal slugs up in that.
No,
No, birdshot.
Really? There's good damage to a little robot?
Yeah, just a bunch of small pellets.
Oh, that's
I don't think they'd let you do that.
No.
There are limitations for sure.
Yeah.
Even some that are too good, like what's his name from
Oh, Mythbusters.
Yeah,
Jamie-
he got
not
banned.
Oh, really?
Jamie, Adam.
Adam.
Heinemann?
Jamie Heineman.
No, it's
Heinemann,
Adam.
yeah.
Oh, is that?
No, the other both of them maybe.
I don't know.
One of them got banned for sure though.
Yeah, his
He-
robot was too good. I mean,
Who's the one with the mustache?
They both.
I know exactly.
One had a beard, technically a goatee, didn't he?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
one had like more. Who
I'm
was
still
the,
mad at that guy for having almost the same name podcast as us.
Oh, yeah.
what about the build team? Do you think they would make a good battle bot?
Probably. I think they do battle bots.
Mm.
But didn't one of them pass away?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think one of them did pass away.
Was it Grant?
I think it was Grant.
He died?
Yeah,
No way. R.A.P.
Bad.
that sucks because he's
He was
real cool.
he was really cool.
Yeah.
Arguably my favorite one.
Yeah, actually, he was the best one. He had the most personality. The other dude was kind of like, oh yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
for sure.
Carrie though?
What about Carrie?
He was there
She
for
was
a few
cool.
reasons.
Yeah,
Because she's smart.
there's another girl too. Wasn't there like
In the
another-
later ones,
In the
yeah.
later ones, right? They
Fun.
changed her out.
Carrie got pregnant and they brought in another chick, I think.
Mm,
Wow.
Yeah. For a little while. She was like on
maternity leave.
yeah, I think so. Or that or she just put on weight and then left. But I think it was a baby.
No, she had a baby. We should make a behind the scenes podcast of.
Behind
in
the scenes
case-
of Mythbusters.
Yeah,
Behind the scenes of our podcast, just in case Fernie gets pregnant
Yeah.
and we have to replace him.
that was one time.
We'll
I
just
mean-
say he put on some weight and he's
Just a little bit.
getting surgery.
Look at that. Oh, my baby, he's coming.
We're like hour 10 in.
Oh. You want to say goodnight?
Should we? Or should we go a little longer?
We go a little longer.
Okay.
How
I
much
got it
longer?
in me.
Okay. I had a Ghost Energy.
Me too. We're
Same.
not sponsored, but we do like them.
Yeah.
Oh, I still got 2 hours. Yeah, let's go.
I just
I
bumped
can't
my mic
do
real
2 more
loud.
hours of casting.
Yeah, we can. Well, like 5
What's the
minutes.
longest we've done? An hour 30, 40?
Yeah. And that was bad because you said there wasn't a lot of shit to cut, so you had to cut out good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so should we just end it here? Or
No,
should
we can
No,
keep
we
going
can
a
go a
little.
little longer.
All right, how much longer?
I don't know, 10, 15? You
Wanna
guys
set
have
a
anything
timer?
you want to talk about? Do we have any topics?
I was gonna talk about insomnia.
Oh,
Ooh,
I actually do have something. Go on with your insomnia.
Okay.
Let's do this up.
I noticed that probably all of us, because I was talking to Fernie.
Mhm.
Yes, 2 days ago. I don't remember. Anyway, I was talking to Fernie, and I was like,
yesterday.
he hadn't slept. He pulled an all nighter, trying to reset his sleep schedule. How'd that go?
It went pretty well.
You
It went
reset
good.
it?
Yeah, I did.
Do you sleep? Are you at regular hours now, or not? Quite?
Almost. Well, regular hours for like weekend hours because like I went to sleep at 3 and woke up at 11 instead of going to sleep at like 9 a.m. and waking up at 3:30.
That's a pretty good reset.
Oh yeah, that's good. Was that?
But yeah, I was saying how I've gone like for a large part of my life, I couldn't sleep for certain times,
Mhm.
and it gets pretty weird when you don't sleep for more than like 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go longer than that, it gets real trippy.
Yeah, you start getting all loopy.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's like you're dreaming while you're awake.
yeah.
Your brain's just putting shit together.
Oh, I've been there. I was like, oh.
But I was gonna say, what's the longest you've gone without sleeping?
With stimulants, without stimulants.
All
You're
natural.
talking like coffee?
No, I'm not talking about coffee. I'm talking about like never mind.
Yes, coffee.
Talking about ADHD medication?
Yes.
Those make me sleep.
You might have ADHD.
I
Talking
can talk
about,
about
like,
that on here,
yeah.
right? But anyway, first, how long has it been without? Have you gone a total like with the most?
Mine was like close to 30-ish hours.
Okay, me too ish. About that time,
Yeah, after a while, your body is just like passes out.
Around there.
around 30. Because
For
like
2 days.
I say, a full night without sleeping, and then deep into the second night, if not a full 2 nights. is
Yeah.
the most. I've never gone like 2 full nights and then stayed through the next day.
Yeah.
But I was telling Fernie, like, if you stay up a whole day and then like 8 p.m. the next day, it gets weird.
It does get weird.
Yeah.
It's
You
like-
start hearing things sometimes.
Yeah.
And you hear. Do you have the thing when you don't sleep that your heartbeat gets really like noticeable? Or
Mm,
no?
Don't remember.
No, mine's I start getting like you start feeling like you start becoming out of body experience, or like you're having a deja vu as you're living at the same time. You're just like it's fun. It's kind of weird. It's like
Like just a detachment almost.
you know, like when they show like when people are like super stoned or something, and they're like whoa, whoa, and then like it's like everything's super slow but fast at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's how I get.
Mm.
I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to explain.
I used to not sleep a lot,
Mhm.
and I told myself, like, if I didn't sleep, like if I pulled an all nighter, like the whole night, I told myself, do not talk to people. Like,
Because
do
you
not.
just be weird.
I'd say weird stuff.
Mm.
Like, I was like, you can't answer questions in class. Like, do not talk. Like, I would tell myself that because sometimes I would like not sleep when I'd go to school, and I'd raise my hand. I don't know why,
Mhm.
and I'd answer questions and
That
be,
nobody asked.
no. They would ask a question,
Mhm.
but I would be sure I was right
Yeah.
and be way off.
You just be rambling.
Yeah, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" So like,
You're just like, oh, don't talk.
I'm like, yeah. The rule was if I didn't sleep that night, I'm not allowed to raise my hands.
I know there's some points where I was talking to you guys and I was like dozing off, and I started saying like off topic stuff, and you guys were like what? I don't know if does it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like 10 minutes behind.
Oh yeah. You'd
Yeah.
just be like, we were just talking about that, dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're like, what? What? You're on something else now? Right?
That's when I'm getting like 2-3 hours of sleep.
But yeah, one
Night.
time I took ADHD medicine, and I didn't know I had ADHD, and I just took it to stay awake.
Were you super focused?
No, I fell asleep.
Oh,
It calmed him down.
We had gone like on a road trip, and I stayed up kind of late the night before, like getting there. And I'm like, okay, we're here. Like, I want to hang out, you know? And someone's like, oh, you know, this will keep you up. And don't do this, by the way. Don't take random stuff people give you. But I took the pill because I was like, oh, you know, I'll stay awake. And I took a good nap.
Best nap you ever had?
Yeah. And I woke up and I felt good. Like, I was like, that was like, I slept like 3 hours.
But it was good.
And it was a
It
good
gets
3
deep-
hours. Like, it
deep
felt
sleep.
like an 8-hour nap.
I've been there before, dude. Where you sleep for 3 hours and it feels real good. Like,
Yeah.
you get like a deep ass sleep. You would think you're dead.
They shake you. You're just like not waking up.
And then eventually you wake up and you're like, why am I in a
Ah.
coffin?
They shake you, then 3 hours later, you're like, who's touching me?
Yeah.
No one's there.
The morgue, you're like, what the fuck?
There was no
This
pulse.
is so cold.
That's how they used to bury people alive back in the day.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that? How they used to like bury people with a bell?
Yeah, because they weren't sure if they were dead or unconscious. So they're like, oh, that way he can ring it if he comes to in the coffin.
Click, 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 click. Imagine
I
at
mean,
night.
So many people got buried alive that they're like, oh, this is a problem.
Imagine.
We're just killing people because we think they're dead and they're not.
You're just like,
They should just wait like a week before they buried the
Well, that's
person.
what wakes were for. But that
To
was
see
only
if they would wake up by
Yeah.
having a party.
oh.
but it was only 3 days.
Mm.
So they'd let your body be there for 3 days, and if you didn't wake up, they're like, all right, he's dead.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Guy's just in a light coma.
Yeah.
He's just taking a good nap.
Yeah. Guy just took a handful of ADHD medication.
Dude, I'm glad I didn't take those back in college when people were like taking them to study for tests.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have. I would have.
You wouldn't have studied. You just would have fallen asleep and been like, oh, now I have to
I
take
thought that was
the test.
Adderall they were doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
that's
too.
ADHD
That's what
medication.
I've just been
okay.
saying. AD, but yeah, basically Adderall.
Oh.
You ever take a class pass fail?
Yeah.
Is it fun or no?
Yeah. It's way less stressful. Like, it's good if you want to take a class that's like completely outside of what you're studying, but it interests you.
Yeah.
That way you're not worried, like, oh, I have to do good. It's just like, oh, I'll pass.
And how's that work for like your degree and stuff? Does it?
You get
count?
credit, but you don't get GPA.
Yeah.
So it won't bring down your GPA, but you still get the unit credit if you pass.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could just be taking most of your classes pass fail?
There's a limit to how many. I think it's
Oh.
like 1 or 2 classes per semester you can pass fail.
It's 2.
Oh, that's a good percentage
Yeah.
of the classes though.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
if
almost half the classes.
Yeah.
Things you learn after you're done with school.
But like I took a psycho bio class like meant for biology majors, and like it was real technical, and so I took it pass fail and it was cool because I didn't have to be like know everything.
Mm. As long as you get a C.
Even
Yeah.
a D is pass.
Oh.
Oh, really?
As
Yeah.
long as you don't fail it.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Dude. Should have taken. You can't do that in high school though, huh?
No.
No.
Honestly, because the one time I did bad in a class was calculus. I got a D.
Yeah.
Could have taken a pass fail, but no. Now you just do pass fail and use AI to write your papers,
Yeah.
and you're set.
Yep.
You get it doesn't matter if you get a B. You're done. Someone should do that for their whole college.
Just
Like
have an AI pass fail.
Yeah, just
I
have
wanna do
AI
that.
take all your classes.
You know what? I think if you write the AI, that's fair.
Mm.
If you use someone else's AI, no. But if you write your own report writing AI, I think you should get the credit because you made it.
If you can design it,
Yeah.
why are you in school?
Yeah. That's true.
You know, like
Yeah.
So wait, does that mean all the future graduates of the college are gonna be kind of like not knowing what to do?
yeah, people are gonna get dumber because of AI. I'm sure.
I mean, I feel like I've gotten dumber because my phone knows everything. And like, as long as I know how to use my phone, then I'm smart.
So once you get your Neuralink put in,
Yeah,
as long as you're good at using their Neuralink,
exactly. Like
you're
you're only as smart as how quickly you can use your smartphone.
set.
But
Like, I don't have to know the answers. I just need to know how to look them up. Also, shout out to my elementary school teacher who said you won't have a calculator in your pocket all the time. You're fucking wrong. If I could drop this fucking mic, I would, bitch.
You're lucky this
Who
mic
was
is on
that?
an arm.
I don't remember her name. Do you remember your elementary school teacher name?
Yes.
some of them, yeah.
Oh my god, I don't remember any of them.
I remember
Miss-
Miss Sykes was my kindergarten teacher.
Mhm.
Miss Grant was my first grade teacher. Don't remember.
Ready?
remember. Second-
I'll do
second
all my
grade, don't
teachers
remember.
through all
Miss
school.
Peters.
Kindergarten, Venegas. First grade, Van. Second grade, Holes. Third grade, Hargrave. Fourth grade, Venegas again.
Oh,
It was the husband of the kindergarten
okay.
teacher. Fifth grade, Glick. Sixth grade, I don't know because there's too many teachers, but I have 1 through 5.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, sixth grade, and once they split you up into multiple classes,
When you have like 3 different teachers or whatever.
or 5 or whatever,
yeah.
I can only remember a handful of middle school teachers.
Mhm.
What was the elementary ones again?
So I just said them all.
He's trying to make sure you weren't lying. They're gonna be
Venegas, Van,
It's
Holes,
a joke.
Hargrave, Venegas, Glick. There we go.
I'm gonna watch this and make sure they're the same.
These passwords do not match.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get my passwords by knowing my teachers.
Mhm. Wait, what street did you grow up on?
What was your favorite dog?
7th, 8th grade street.com.
What hospital were you born in?
Martin Luther King.
What was your mom's second grade school?
Texas Institute of Elementary.
Oh no. Might as well have said your social security out loud.
8.
That's 443-382485.
That's somebody's social security. It might not be yours.
You suck.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. When you steal social securities, why don't you just plug in a random number? Does it have to match?
You-
It
Yeah,
probably has to match
name.
the name.
Yeah,
Mm.
you need
It's
them.
like, dude, just plug in
Yeah.
numbers.
You're like, that's me.
Oh my god, so many names, so many numbers. We're gonna
you
what has to
ever-
match.
You ever, as a kid, like for me, it was putting an Xbox Live.
Mhm.
Like, there's a code, right?
You just type random.
I just
numbers.
was guessing, hoping one worked.
Did they ever work?
No.
No, it's a lot. It's the way they generate those numbers.
And they're probably only generating while they're up. Like, as soon as they scan the card until it's used.
I think it's
That
just in a
makes sense.
bank.
Yeah.
Like they
It doesn't
it.
activate until someone buys it anyway. It's not like those codes are always active.
Otherwise, you
really?
probably could guess them.
Yeah. I would do it and change different numbers or digits.
Until it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, you're like, ooh.
I tried like 10 times and I gave up. But as a kid, I thought I pulled
Yeah.
a fast one. And I was like, I'm just going to put in numbers.
You're like,
You're like, they won't know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
If it worked for Xbox Live.
What was that website where it makes it look like you're a hacker, but it's just a
Hackertyper.com.
There we go,
Oh.
hackertyper.com.
Dude, one time they brought us into the library at school, like the computer lab. And I put in Hackertyper and I pressed F11 so it took off the search bar.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to be slick.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you doing? And they knew I was just like, they knew it wasn't real.
Yeah.
But for the other kids in my class,
They're
thought I
like,
was-
dang.
they're like, damn, look at that guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's hacking the mainframe.
Mhm.
He's gonna hack the Gibson.
So this guy's gonna bring down the school internet from the inside.
Remember how other teachers could look at the main computer? You could like
Yeah,
mess
they can
around.
see your screen.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's just on a
Your computer
website.
lab, yeah. And they can control it too. That was funny. Our teachers used to fuck with us like that sometimes.
Move your mouse type stuff.
That's the thing. I was like on something, and I was like, the hell's going on? So I got up to go to the restroom, and I came back, and I was like, who's on my computer? And no one was like, and I was like, all
As a
right.
teacher the whole time.
That teacher was fucking around with everybody. It was funny. I was like, oh.
The teacher just puts you on like BarbieDreamhouse.com, like while you're not looking.
With sound playing and everything.
And it's
everyone
like,
else-
hi Barbie, and you're like, no.
No, the main thing was, if you're on MTV, you better be watching the right videos. That's what he said.
There's no right videos on MTV.
The
Jersey
less
Shore.
less explicit ones.
My Sweet 16.
No, this is like 2003, 2004
15 and
MTV.
pregnant.
Yeah. No, I was trying to watch music videos and shit.
None of them are appropriate.
They have music videos on MTV.
.com. They used to.
Now it's YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube plays music videos.
And podcasts, like Still Unnamed Podcast. Make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you like, comment, and subscribe.
Because I'll spend the least amount of money in my class. Oh no!
If I was a teacher,
Oh no,
oh, no.
Fernie's glasses broke on screen.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It broke because they wanted the podcast to end.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They legit broke. What the fuck?
I have a little bit of housekeeping I needed to do. I guess should have done that in the beginning of the podcast,
Okay.
but I guess I'll do it at the end. I want to shout out to our eagle-eyed viewer who pointed out the episode 7 title had the word pipeline spelled wrong. Good
Yep.
catch.
Pipline.
Yeah, the old pipeline, the olive oil pipeline. And I need to issue a public apology. I've prepared this statement.
Oh no.
This is regarding the honey mustard discussion we previously had. As I'm not a big sauce guy or dressing guy, I mischaracterized the uses of honey mustard as it can be both. I know that plain honey mustard is actually mayo-based and more like a condiment meant for dipping or basting chicken, but there's also a honey mustard dressing, which is lighter and often oil-based. I'm sorry to
Mm.
everyone I have offended, and to make it up to you, I will say that my favorite salad dressing is ketchup because I am gross.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know that about honey mustard.
Yeah, there's two kinds.
I mean,
I
you
feel
were
less,
right
I
when
feel
there's
less
dressing.
bad for liking honey
Yeah,
mustard dressing.
I'm sorry for making you feel like shit for the past 3 weeks.
It's okay. I forgot about it.
No, you were like,
The whole time I held it in.
you wouldn't get a salad anywhere you went. They're like, what kind of dressing do you want? And you're like,
I haven't even had salad in the last 3 weeks.
well, now you can. Go get a...
I can have salad again.
Yeah, go get a honey mustard salad.
Yay.
Yay. That's fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun facts
Did
are.
one of your friends get mad? They're like, I
Uh,
love honey mustard.
Oh, yeah, someone pointed it out that worked at a restaurant, and I was like, oh, there is honey mustard dressing.
Oh, there is. Huh?
Good
yeah.
to know.
The restaurant he worked at has both. They have honey mustard dip sauce and honey mustard dressing, and they are different.
Hmm.
Like I said, one's mayo-based and one is oil-based.
Wow.
Thank you for correcting Azim and making me feel better.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but I appreciate it.
I think I have an idea.
And with that, we end the episode.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank
Please,
you.
if you have any corrections, drop them in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, 5-star. Send it to a friend that likes honey mustard.
Find my new website, brokenglasses.com.
Yeah, if you have glasses, please send them to Fernie. He needs them.
Yeah, I need
I just noticed that you still put it on.
I need to see.
I mean, yeah.
It looks like I'm wearing contacts later.
Just wear a monocle.
Next episode, catch Fernie with his monocle.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
It's like, oh.
well, hello, how's it going?
We have to say something surprising so it pops up.
Are we still doing our word of the episode if they listen to the end?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What is the word?
What's today's?
Monocle.
Honey mustard.
Oh, honey mustard.
Honey mustard is the word.
Honey mustard.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Don't give babies honey mustard. I think it contains honey and it could give them botulism.
What? Wait.
Add
We
mustard.
can't just end with that. Now I have to ask.
Oh, that's for next week. We'll try and
Alright.
remember. Babies can't have honey.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.